What is good, y'all? JDI is back with another banger, back with another movie trailer reaction. So this shit just popped up on my recommended page on YouTube. So and it looks pretty interesting off of right here. So we got ClayFace official trailer. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna react to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what this movie is gonna be about. You know what I'm saying? But I do see that this motherfucker got clay on his face, so that's why the movie is called ClayFace. You know what I'm saying? For all you dumbasses that didn't know, guess what? You just found out why it's called ClayFace. You know what I'm saying? So look, we're just gonna hop straight to it, bro. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that like button, somebody turn on the notification bell. Make sure you guys follow the Kick, Twitch, and TikTok. All links are all in the description. And without further ado, let's get straight up on out of here. Let's go. Oh shit.
Show me. Show me.
DC.
What do you want, Mr. Higgin?
I want my life back.
I know you. You're famous.
It's a tragedy what they did to him.
Boo.
I'd like
Oh,
to volunteer for
shit.
human trials.
This isn't cosmetic surgery.
Even if it kills me, I'll be better off than I am now.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay. I feel great, actually.
I have no idea what side effects you'll have or how to treat them.
Oh shit.
Sir, the seatbelt sign is on.
We're in unknown territory.
Oh, those are the effects. Oh shit. Oh!
What's happening to me?
If you're
What is
harboring
happening?
feelings of anger, you need to let them go.
You want to know how I feel? The people I trusted betrayed me. The justice system failed me. They stole my career, my money, my life.
Oh my god, what is that?
I have no idea who you are.
What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Nah, this shit is scary. This shit is dead ass scary, bro. Oh my fucking gosh, what did I just watch? What the hell did I just watch? Oh my god. Oh my god. No. I have to go see this movie. What is this? Only in theaters October 23rd. Oh yeah, October 23rd. We are there. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna go watch it. We're gonna watch this movie, bro. Oh my fucking gosh. I just got hooked. I'm tuned in now. I'm locked in. I'm tapped in now. I'm tapped in, bro. I thought this shit was gonna be some terrible DC type of shit. But this shit looks interesting, bro. This trailer is fire. Hopefully the movie is actually good, bro. This shit is fire, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. This shit is crazy. I have no words. I'm dead ass. I have no words. Oh my god, bro. Holy shit, bro. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. What the fuck was that? Oh my god. Honestly, making ClayFace a body horror movie is a stroke of absolute genius. It's crazy that any Batman villain could just straight up be a horror character. Facts, man. That's what Batman got the best villains. You know what I'm saying? The Joker alone is better than every single Marvel villain. If ClayFace is body horror, Mr. Freeze is gonna be romance tragedy. Nah, that's crazy, bro. Nah, that shit is crazy. Oh my gosh, we need a breakdown. We need a breakdown of this trailer. We need a breakdown of this trailer, bro. Hold up. ClayFace trailer breakdown. Alright, bet. ClayFace trailer breakdown. Okay. Which one is the... Nah, this shit is crazy, bro. Ew, like, look at this shit. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on, bro? Bro, I haven't, bro. Oh my gosh, crazy. Okay, ClayFace trailer DC. Oh my gosh. Alright, which one we collect on? This one. Which one is this one? Is this the one with the long ass? I feel like I already watched something off of this one. Avengers Doomsday trailer could break down. Okay. Watch this one or this one. Yeah, this one. This one's wire, yeah. Alright, we're gonna watch this and then we're gonna end the video. No, this shit is crazy. I'm already hooked onto this shit. They did a good ass job.
In some of the things that are happening. So
Side effects you'll have?
Failed.
James Gunn and DC released a brand new ClayFace trailer with a bunch of new footage and Easter eggs, so we will break it all down. He also talked a lot about the timeline of the movie and some of the things that are happening, so we'll try to incorporate that into the video too. It is Comic-Con week, so of course there's a whole bunch of DCU stuff happening. We'll see if there's any Superman or Batman related surprises later this week too.
Oh yeah, speaking of Batman, bro, fuck DC for pushing Batman more, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they treated like the way that Cardi like you know what I'm saying? It's not glazed, but the way that Cardi was delaying I Am Music for so long, like delaying I Am Music since 2023, 2024, and we finally got it. That's how I feel like. That's how I feel like right now, waiting for, you know what I'm saying, Batman. It was supposed to come out in 2026. It was supposed to come out this year. And then they delayed it to 2027. And now 2028. Like, bro, I'm going to be 22 when the movie comes out. Like, goddamn. Wait, no, 23. Yeah, I'm going to be 23.
James Gunn also revealed that they're not doing a big Hall H panel, which is why they're releasing this trailer now, because they're not going to be doing it on like Saturday night. But there will be a Lanterns panel, and I do think we're going to get a new Lanterns trailer on Friday. So
Green Lantern, bro. Green Lantern is trash, bro. You know what I'm saying? I never really liked Green Lantern for real. He was just like a nobody to me.
we'll do all the videos for that too when we get to this weekend. And even though Matt Reeves just released that Batman 2 teaser trailer a little while ago with Robert Pattinson's Batman, this, ClayFace, is meant to be a DCU canon movie, not connected to Matt Reeves' Batman movies. So there's just a lot of Batman stuff happening right now.
That was actually on the day.
Miss my boy,
Pattinson
man.
was on set, wasn't it?
Underneath the bridge.
But the way he explained this movie is it's the first DCU body horror movie inspired by Eyes Without a Face, a little bit like the Substance movie too, you could draw some connections to. The song that plays during it is The Flaming Lips Do You Realize, the same as the last trailer too, which they also used during Guardians of the Galaxy 3, coincidence, big James Gunn movie, even though he himself did not film or write this movie. And currently it is meant to canonically be the first movie in the DCU timeline, so it takes place before the events of the first Superman movie, before whatever Batman the Brave and the Bold is going to wind up being, all the other DCU movies that we've seen so far. For the most part, based on the cars and the level of technology, it seems like the early 2000s, so even though it takes place a good long while ago, it's not that long ago. But a good example is that his Batman might...
Y'all think we get Batman in this movie? I know it says Gotham, so obviously Batman's in Gotham. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think we get a little tease about Batman in this movie? You know what I'm saying? Like a little teaser, like a little clip, like a little post-credit clip where Batman is involved? Y'all think so or not?
Not have yet become Batman yet, or like just early days, like about to become Batman. James Gunn's Joker
Oh, this is before the Batman. Okay, never mind.
might not have become the Joker yet, for instance.
Yeah.
That's how long ago this might be taking place in the timeline. But there are a lot of Easter eggs for Batman-related things, Batman characters, and big Batman villains. Like there's a bunch of Roman Sionis signs, meaning that Black Mask is active. The Mob is very active during this movie. It's the Mob that winds up disfiguring Matt Hagen. He's the Matt Hagen version of ClayFace that leads him to want to take the experimental treatment to fix his face that turns him into ClayFace. There's even some Flying Graysons Easter eggs, meaning that they're active, but like Robin might not have even been born yet when this movie takes place. So his parents might still be alive, performing at Amusement Mile, where a lot of these Easter eggs appear. There's also an Easter egg for Vesuvius, a club where Zatanna and Zatara perform, so not clear if Zatanna has been born yet, but her father might be performing down there. They start the trailer with Matt Hagen already being disfigured and going to see Naomi Ackie, who's meant to be a biotech researcher called Caitlin Kaur, who's developed this new experimental treatment to fix people's bodies and faces, disfigurements like his, things that would fix this type of problem. Basically cutting-edge cellular repair that would allow people's bodies to heal much faster. So like, it's meant to be good. She's meant to be a good person trying to do something good for humanity here. She's not meant to be a character from the comics, though. Caitlin Kaur is a brand new character they created for this movie. We get a wide shot of what looks like the Gotham City industrial district where he's living. It's not clear if he's been disfigured already or this is where he lives, but he's meant to have grown up on the street. So like, he came from nothing and then became a star. As he started to become a star was when he was disfigured, halting his rise to glory. The crazy paintings in the corner remind me of Michael Keaton's Batman with Joker doing all of his graffiti all over the paintings at the museum, just like grotesque looking paintings. We get a couple more wide shots of the Gotham City Bay, then him walking around with the mask on after he's been disfigured, people yelling at him. Basically, his career is in the dumps now, so this is like a little bit later in the movie.
What do you want, Mr. Hagen?
My early assumption is that a lot of this takes place pretty early in the movie, like there's a montage of some kind after like the first 10-15 minutes where he then gets disfigured, and then you pick up with like the actual plot of the present day of the movie. We get a montage of him talking to her during that same conversation when they first meet, like, what are you here for? Why do you want me to help you? What is this all for? He desperately still wants to be a star because he was about to become a very big star. We see him at a movie premiere here, but I think this is meant to be after he fixes his face because there were a couple scenes that they were filming at this movie premiere where his face starts to shift back into ClayFace mode and he starts to lose control and runs off into the distance so that people can't see his face turning back into putty form. It's not totally clear who this woman is or if she's playing somebody from the comics, but it just seems like somebody who's attracted to him while his face looks very good. So we'll see what their relationship is like in the movie, or if she has a big role, or if she's just some big character in the background. I think the person that he's getting on the plane with might be Eddie Marsan, who's playing his agent during the movie, and probably one of the people that betrays him who was very close to him. It also seems like Naomi Ackie's character is getting on the plane with them, so maybe they're taking him to actually get this experimental treatment so that turns him into ClayFace inadvertently. Like, it sounds like it's super experimental and that it's illegal. They can't actually perform it inside the United States. They have to go outside the United States so they won't get arrested for trying it. There are a lot of people that do stuff like that in real life that will fly to other countries to get treatments that they can't get inside the United States. This is Max Mignola playing John Perlman, who's a detective working for the Gotham City Police Department who's dating Caitlin while this is all going down. So he reads about his case, knows about Matt Hagen, but doesn't know that his girlfriend here is performing this experimental treatment, turning him into one of the bigger Batman villains. I wouldn't be surprised if he investigates some of the mobsters who actually disfigured him, and then when he starts committing crimes, killing some of those mobsters, starts investigating him and learns about his girlfriend's...
Bro, I want to know what type of shit that he turned to at the end of the trailer, bro. I want to know what type of shit he did.
...connection to all this. Wait a minute, you're the person that actually turned him into this, that gave him all these abilities. We get a really quick flashback scene of the mobsters that disfigure his face in the first place, probably pretty early in the movie. They didn't say exactly which mobsters they're playing, which big Batman villains, but it might wind up being Jimmy McCoy because there are a bunch of newspapers about him being on trial during the movie. He is a super deep cut from the early Batman comics that hasn't shown up a lot in the movies before. If Black Mask Roman Sionis is going to show up in this movie, my guess is that he's one of the more powerful members of the mob, and there are just multiple different members of big mob characters in this movie in the background. That's kind of the idea before Batman becomes Batman and puts on the cape and cowl, is that the mob rules Gotham for a good long while until he shows up. We also get another big DCU Easter egg. It says Matt Hagen, Coast City's new leading man, and Coast City is where Hal Jordan is from. If this is set earlier in the timeline, it would also be with a slightly younger Hal Jordan, because during the Lantern series, he's an older Hal Jordan, and that takes place closer to present day.
Yep.
But my assumption is because this movie's meant to be relatively more self-contained and smaller, we're not going to see actual Hal Jordan or like Green Lantern stuff show up in it because it's meant to be more of a street-level movie. We get a much longer version of the procedure where she's injecting him with this goo, turning him into ClayFace. You kind of wonder what disaster winds up happening in this movie that she doesn't wind up using this goo on a whole bunch of other people too. They then go full body horror, like full substance, as his face transforms, and for at least a little while, it looks like it's totally normal again, and it was perfect, like, oh, it's worked, yay, this is amazing. There'll be no consequences to this whatsoever. We get a little bit of a time jump. He goes to Club Vesuvius as his face starts to be disfigured again, like he starts to lose cohesion, and seems like things start to break down. Well, she also talks to it in a separate scene, saying that she's not sure if there's going to be side effects, how this is going
Bro,
to
what are you
affect him.
doing, bro?
What you doing, bro?
Bro, we're looking at this new trailer, bro.
Trailer.
Yes, bro. Alright, bro. What you doing, bro? We're recording.
14-minute trailer?
Bro, this is the breakdown, bro.
What are you watching, a short film, bro? Of
This
what?
is a breakdown.
They dropped the
ClayFace.
Batman trailer?
No, this is like another DC. This is ClayFace.
Why did it say Batman?
Cause it's part of DCU. This is before the Batman timeline. This is before Bruce became Batman. Bro, what, bro?
We're just running out of ideas here.
Future
Was the
and what this
Spider-Man
is all
trailer good?
tied.
What?
The Spider-Man
I
trailer?
already watched it.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Like what is
What it, man?
causing him to lose cohesion later on. For the most part, the way they portrayed it during ClayFace and Batman the Animated Series, other comic book versions, and in this movie, they kind of imply that it's tied to his mental state. So in the movie, as his mental state starts to deteriorate, he starts to turn
Nah,
more
Chad, that's actually crazy. Imagine being on a flight, bro, and all of a sudden, like, your eyes are covered like in clay, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta put shades on. Then you gotta rush to the bathroom to be like, what the fuck is going on? Nah, that shit is crazy. This shit is way worse than having acne.
or into the monster ClayFace that you know, like the actual comic book form. And by the end of the trailer, they say the word monster and he goes full comic book ClayFace. But I think the idea that before this happens, like he's on the plane here, there's just like a little while after he's taken the treatment, he starts to lose some of his ability to keep cohesion. We get that really crazy scene where he has to cut his own eyelid open because he can't control it. Later in the trailer, she talks to him about his mental state and harboring feelings of anger and letting them go. They probably figure.
Nah, I gotta go see this movie. I ain't gonna lie. This shit might be a movie of the year type of candidate, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Figures out that that is tied to his ability to keep cohesion. Like the madder you get, the worse your psyche gets, the harder this is going to be for you to actually maintain your normal look. And generally they make it seem like he gets a raw deal, like everyone betrays him, even the justice system kind of betrays him because the mob controls Gotham City, so it makes sense that they would try to put pressure on the judges and they get off scot-free. Is that once he gets his abilities, he eventually goes after them and tries to kill them in revenge, like he pulls a John Wick on them.
Oh, shit.
We get a longer version of the scene of him in his tub melting into a puddle of goo. In the previous trailer, he had already melted into full goo, like he had started to become the tub, it looks like. But at this point, it still seems like the tub is separate from his body. We get a really quick teaser for his full comic book form before he kills someone, when you see this goo flow under his feet and then him rising behind him, like you just see the shadow of his body rising up big behind him. Then it seems like he goes after Eddie Marsan to get revenge on him. Not totally clear what's happening in this fight here, but it just seems like somebody's punching his lights out, but his face is turning into putty because he's had the treatment, so he's just losing cohesion. So this is what it looks like when somebody just lays into him. And we get a really quick montage from across different points in the movie of him slowly becoming more and more monstrous metaphorically, as at the end of the trailer, Naomi Ackie's character says that she doesn't realize who he is anymore, like who you turned into kind of a monster, as he literally turns into his more monstrous comic book form giant in front of her. So like really love the reveal here at the end of the trailer. But at least the way that James Gunn and everybody have talked about this movie that worked on it is that Batman is not supposed to be Batman yet, like I said, so I'm not expecting him to show up in the movie. We'll just see a lot of other Batman-related villains popping up.
Hopefully we see Bruce, though. Hopefully we see Bruce
In the background, particularly the mob, just because it seems like the mob are the big villains in his story. You notice there's a Black Canary sign making you wonder if Black Canary is going to show up during the movie. There are a couple other Easter eggs for smaller things that we also saw during the Superman movie, like Zesty Cola, Soda Cola, which is a big thing that we saw during the Superman movie, Big Belly Burger, obviously a big thing in James Gunn's DCU. We'll see more of that during Man of Tomorrow, too. It also seems like there's a Roger Elliott Easter egg who is the father of Thomas Elliott Hush, so he might wind up becoming a character in the DCU eventually. Then there's obviously this very big Easter egg for Jokers here. So I believe this is meant to be a reference to gangs and maybe the DCU version of the Joker. But like I said, I'm not expecting to see him pop up during this, but he would be active at this point just based on his age compared to Batman.
How about a magic trick?
But it is not clear if his main base is in it.
Man, RP that actor that was playing the Joker on Dark Knight. I forgot his name, but he was by far the best Joker. And as like when it comes to like these Batman movies in real life.
Amusement mile at this point. If James Gunn has been kind of
This was the best Joker.
cagey about what's happening with his version of Batman, he has said even less about his version of the Joker. But it's basically them giving the Joker treatment from the first Joker movie. We'll forget about the Joker 2 movie. There's no Joker 2 movie. It does not exist. It can't hurt you. His tragic villain origin story, just like the first Joker movie. Everybody post all your reactions in the comments below and let me know if you...
Alright, bet. That's gonna wrap it up, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited for this movie. I'm excited, bro. As all the Joker said, all it takes is one bad day. The scissors in the airplane bathroom saying who's ready for somebody. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie, this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I really, like, the last Smile, I went to see Smile 2. That was like the last time I went to the movie. That was literally dead ass the last time I went to the movies. I swear to God, bro. Smile 2. And mind you, this movie came out in 2024. It's been 2 years since I've been to the movies, bro. You know what I'm saying? But look, we're going to go. We're going to watch this. We're watching this shit, what is it, October, right? Yeah, October 23rd. Yeah, we're there, bro. I ain't going to lie. But next week is Spider-Man Brand New Day, so I'm excited for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I might have to buy my ticket tonight because, like, the shit is selling out. I ain't going to lie. But, yo, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy, JDI. Make sure you guys hit that like button, sub button, turn on notification bell. Make sure to follow the Kick, Twitch, and TikTok. Links are all in the description. Comment down below. What are you guys' thoughts on the ClayFace trailer? Are you guys excited for ClayFace? Or are you guys not interested in it? And comment down below what was your favorite part of the trailer. Which specific scene of the trailer was your favorite part? And y'all, make sure y'all share this video as well and share the YouTube channel as well so we can grow on YouTube as well. I love you guys. See you guys in a bit. Take care and peace.